Precision. It's of the utmost importance when it comes to shooting, and equally important for the folks who handcraft some of the finest precision rifle stocks in the world at McMillan.
Hey, Kelly.
Hi, Ian. How are you?
Very
Good
well,
to see
sir.
you.
How you doing, man?
Hey, Tom.
Good to see you.
Well, thanks for coming by. I really appreciate having you here.
In the precision shooting game, McMillan has always been known. No matter where you go,
You find a McMillan stock on something.
you really do. I don't care what part of the world, whether it's hunting or tactical or snipers or bench rest. I guess that was the kind you got
Exactly.
started.
In 1973, my father started this business specifically to make stocks for bench rest rifles. When you travel from one part of the country to another and shoot with wood stocks, the moisture and humidity and heat changes at the point of impact. And so they would go from here to, say, Houston, where the humidity is 85%.
Right.
And they would have problems.
Wood's like a sponge.
Exactly. So fiberglass cuts that down, and it made them more consistent, and they didn't have to worry about getting there a day early.
Well, you know, and now people don't even understand how revolutionary that was.
Well, yeah, we're talking about, the early 70s. It was long before you ever saw one on a hunting rifle in a store.
You must get frustrated. People think, oh, you just pop them in a mold and pop them out. There's a lot of work that goes into these.
Well, a lot of people don't know the difference between a hand-laminated fiberglass stock and a plastic stock.
Until they pick it up, and then they try and flex it.
Exactly.
What's
A
the
plastic stock takes about 13 seconds to inject it into a mold, and it comes out basically finished. Our stock, we have over 8.5 hours involved in every single stock. Every one of them is done by hand to a specific order. See, we don't even start the stock until we take a customer's order. He gets to tell us what color he wants, what type of finish, whether he wants it molded in or painted. He gets to specify what kind of custom barrel he's got, if he does.
So these are all custom made.
Every single one of them is custom made.
The obvious question is why? Why, if I can get one that was made in 13 seconds, why do I want one of these?
That's the difference between, a piece of 5-cent hard candy or a really good piece of fine chocolate. You have to pay more to get the really fine chocolate, and how you enjoy it probably has a lot to do with the quality.
When you're looking for a stock, what are you looking for?
Well, I look for something that, like you said, it doesn't change the point of impact if I take it from here. And I got back from Alaska 2 weeks ago.
Right.
And I'm coming from 100 degrees down in the valley up to 26 degrees up there. I'll need something that I know is going to perform.
The main thing is to make every rifle that we put a McMillan stock on perform as well as it can possibly perform.
Gotta ask you, saw the display of the Chris Kyle rifle. Tell me the story there.
Well, my son was a Navy SEAL. He was in Iraq for 2 tours, and he and Chris got to be friends. And so Chris, on his getting ready for his last tour, he knew it was going to be his last tour. So he was telling my son that, man, I sure would like to take a McMillan rifle with me. And so we made it happen. We set him up with a TAC 338 Lapua.
You said the movie was pretty accurate except for one little part.
Yeah, Chris did not leave the gun on the roof in that.
He liked rifles too much.
He brought it home with him.
You're not going to do that.
He's a smart man. He's not going to leave it.
No, you're going to leave a McMillan rifle somewhere for
That
heaven's
was
sake.
artistic license, I guess.
We head down the street to one of the premier custom gun shops in America, Robar. All right.
Hey, Joe. How's it going? Good to see you again,
Good to see you, brother.
How you doing? Tom.
Tom, Joe.
Hey,
Good to
Joe,
see
how you doing? I have always wanted to come see Robar. I've known about you guys forever. Ian says, not a problem, man. I'll bring you.
Premier custom shop for firearms, finishes, and gunsmithing in America.
Well, you guys are probably best known for the metal finishes that you guys do.
Extremely corrosion resistant. It's self-lubricating, and nothing sticks to it. So when you're done shooting, it cleans up real easy.
Robar are known worldwide for their finishing, particularly their MP3 coating.
Right.
But they recently came out with this very, very lightweight AR-15. It's a polymer version. So you should check this out. If you're going to be running a carbine at a course.
We've gotten it down to a 5.5 pound sub-MOA rifle.
Cow. We've talked about this. People get their rifle all rigged up, put all the doodads on, and then they go out to a class and try to hold it up all day, and you can't. This one, you could shoot this all day long and not get tired. They're also not just the AR, but you guys are actually turning out other guns.
Absolutely. I'm a law enforcement sniper. Our precision rifles are some of the best I've ever seen in the world. Basically, these are Remington 700 actions that have been trued and blueprinted. matched with Dan Lilge's barrels, building several different rifles, whether it's with McMillan stock on our SR90 or with the MDT TAC-21 modular chassis on the SR21. If you can dream it, we can build it.
Very cool. Robar, it's a pleasure. I've always wanted to come see your operation. Joe, I appreciate you.
Tom.
Thanks, Joe.
Ian.
Good catching with it.
After a long day in the Arizona sun, we find ourselves at the Buffalo Chip Saloon for some hot barbecue, cold beer, and a wild night at the rodeo. Iain decides to park his Power Wagon and take a 1,500-pound bull for a test drive.